Colin, you're a local artist for the church, yeah, and you've got your own studio, which I'm sure I'll be taking pictures of later on. Could you tell me why you've picked this little bit of wooden architecture as, you know, your favourite object in the church?
I like words, I like language. This is the pulpit where it would be the focal point of the priest preaching the word of God.
For those who don't know, what is a pulpit?
Basically it's like a little stage, literally to elevate the priest above the congregation so that they could all see and hear better. So it's quite theatrical, and my background is theatre, so I guess that's partly why it intrigues me.
Is there any stories about the way it's built, or any quirky features that you like?
Yes, which is partly why I picked it as well. It was such an important feature for the church in the past that it used to move on rails like a train would. So when the priest was going to speak, it would physically move into the middle of the people to make the focus even more important. So it would go straight out there, and it would be the entire focus of the whole church.
So it was mobile sermon. Yes. This church, the Secret Trinity Church, and he's here to tell us what he's interested in, and it's describing some of these interpretations and pictures that are featured on the panel work of the church and also on the support rods as well as the church. So tell us a bit more about it.
Well, yeah, I just like the small details that you find in a building like this. So around here, most people perhaps don't notice these day by day, but we've got all these different images around here. Now this one here, I quite like this one. This is the tools of the trade. It's carpentry tools, so it's presumably put here to remind us that Jesus was a carpenter by trade. Maybe also a nice symbol about, you know, the building of buildings like this. It uses a lot of carpentry. So that's a couple of tools of the carpentry trade, and then you've got here I guess that's the crown of thorns, so that's reminding us of Jesus' tragedy when he was mocked and humiliated, and the soldiers put a crown of thorns on his head to take a mickey. And it reminds us of human cruelty, really. And you've got various elements, more whip thing there from again when Jesus was tortured. But then you've got a chalice there to remind us of communion, to remind us of the Last Supper, when Jesus shared a meal with his friends. You've got a cock there prancing about. I'm guessing that's there to remind us of when Jesus was taken prisoner. He said to Peter, one of his best friends, that before the cock crows, you would deny me 3 times. And he was on trial during the night, and indeed Peter did say, "Oh, I don't know him," 3 times, and then the cock crowed for the morning, and Peter was like, oh, I've really let him down. There's a good ending to that story.